OPPO Find X, the phone that does this, and also this, and a whole lot more. Today we unbox it and spend some time getting to know the latest OPPO flagship. Hey guys, Ash here from C4eTech and let's get right into this video. I'm really excited. And yeah, bell icon, all that stuff. The Find X comes in this dark bluish, purplish colored box. We've got the regular stuff to the sides. This is a review unit, thus it didn't have any plastic seal on it. Let's now pull on the tab to the side and see what's inside. First up, we have the phone itself. Let's get it out of the plastic cover. Whoa, almost dropped it there. The curved glass back on the Find X is super slippery. Looks gorgeous though. Anyway, keeping the phone aside, let's see what else we have inside the box. A box within a box, eh? Inside, we have some information booklets and a SIM ejector pin. Since we don't really have the space for a headphone jack, or at least that's what OPPO says, OPPO has bundled in a Type-C to 3.5mm adapter as well. Digging further in, we have some headphones. Well, I'm glad that OPPO has included some Type-C earphones with the Find X. I wish they'd been the in-ear type. These kind of look similar to the older Apple EarPods. We also have a Type-C charging cable bundled in. Last but not least, we have the flash charge adapter. Let's now boot the phone up for the first time, and while it does so, let's take a look around the device. If you like minimalistic phones, you'd absolutely love the Find X. You have an uninterrupted glass slab to the back, and the way it curves towards the edges, it kind of makes the phone shimmer with this purplish hue. It looks very cool indeed. The back itself is left pretty clean with just the OPPO and Find X branding on it. So where are the rear cameras, you ask? Well, here they are. I like how OPPO has managed to integrate the slider into the design of the phone. The silver mirror finish for the slide out to the top fits perfectly with the design language of the phone, but having a sliding top does mean that OPPO had to relocate a few things and do away with some as well. So let's take a look around the edges. On top, we have a microphone. The left houses the volume rockers and the right has the power button. The bottom is kind of crowded. We've got the speaker, microphone, Type-C port and a dual SIM tray all stashed in here. No place for the headphone jack or a microSD card slot. The front, well, it's all screen. It's 6.42 inches of beautiful Full HD Plus AMOLED goodness. The bezels are minimum and there is no notch up top, which I'm sure a lot of you will appreciate. OPPO says that the screen to body ratio is a jaw-dropping 93.8% and I'm inclined to take their word for it. Everything about the screen looks absolutely fabulous. The colors are great, we have inky blacks and even brightness levels are good. We have a tiny slit up top for the in-call speaker. The camera and the other sensors, well, they pop right up when you need them to. Oh, and I know that some of you guys are afraid of just breaking the camera module if it, say, fell or hit somewhere. Well, OPPO thought of that as well, and the camera slide back into the phone if the phone senses it's falling or if there's any pressure on them. And while that's nice, I'm not sure the glass sandwich would survive a fall. OPPO did do their best. They've wrapped it to the front and back with Gorilla Glass 5. Speaking of trying, OPPO has also tried to give the Find X the best hardware. It's got the Snapdragon 845 with 8 Cryo 385 cores clocked up to 2.8 GHz. On the graphical side of things, we've got the Adreno 630. Now we've seen the 845 in plenty of flagships this year, so we do expect the Find X to be a beast when it comes to performance. And with 8 gigs of RAM on board, multitasking should be a breeze. On the storage front, we've got 128 gigs of onboard storage, no microSD. Powering all this is the 3730 mAh battery, and if you get the Lamborghini version of the Find X, I'm not sure if that's going to launch in India, but if you do get it, it comes with support for VOOC supercharging that lets you charge the phone up from 0 to 100 in just 35 minutes. So next, let's talk software. We've got ColorOS 5.1 built on top of Android 8.1 Oreo. As far as features go, ColorOS comes with a ton of them, but my favorite has to be Edge Actions. You know how one of my major gripes with using gestures for navigation has been that you lose out on quick switch? Well, not anymore. With a double swipe up and down along the edge, you can now quickly switch between apps. Also, swiping along the edges in opposite directions launch a split screen. Now, normally split screen isn't something I'm gonna talk about a lot, but when you have this immersive 6.42-inch display, well, it should come in handy, right? Of course, the highlight of this phone is the hardware-based facial unlock that combines the AI tech of the 845 with an IR camera and the infrared dot projector on this device. In fact, the tech is really similar to what we have on the iPhone X. Now, The camera, let's get to that in a bit, but here's something worth noting. This phone does not have a fingerprint sensor, so that mechanism, that mechanical pop out, that needs to happen every time you unlock the phone. Now, what does that have to say about longevity? How far, I mean, how many times? Yes, OPPO says they've tested it out about 300,000 times, but it's still moving parts, it's still mechanical. Now, that is something that only time will tell how that's gonna last. Anyway, we're continuing to talk about cameras. To the front, we've got a 25 megapixel snapper with the IMX576 sensor and an f2.0 aperture. To the back, we've got a 16 megapixel IMX519 with f2.0 to go along with a 20 megapixel IMX376K sensor with an f2.2 aperture lens. Apart from the portrait mode, we also have 3D lighting on this one, and of course a whole host of AI features for both the front and rear shooters. Here are some of the photos that we managed to take with the Find X. Tell us what you think about them in the comments below. Now finally, let's get to price, and the price of this phone is... We don't know yet. So why the build up? I don't know, it's not even in the script, I just felt like doing that. Well guys, as always, we are shooting this video with the device under embargo, so we don't know what the official pricing is gonna be. If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say 60,000 plus, closer to 70K. Yes, I know that price is going to be a huge turnoff for a lot of people, but a phone that comes with as many industry firsts as the Find X does, I think it might just about justify it. I don't think OPPO is trying to sell a lot of these phones. It's more of a, we've done all these cool things. This is our capability. We're not just the selfie guys kind of thing from OPPO. So anyway, I'll have more to say about the Find X in my full review, which should come out soon. Till then, I want to hear what you guys think about this phone. Let us know in the comments down below if you hate it or loved this phone. And of course, talking about love and hate, if you hated the video, you know what to do. But if you did like it, go ahead, give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And also turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon. It is now time I bid you adieu. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech. And I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.